Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for joining the live. Give me 1 second, okay? Thank you all for being here. Ooh, let me get this straight. I'm here, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Get this in. All right. Okay. Yeah, we in it. All right. So thank y'all for coming by. I see Shirley Terry. Hi. Happy Saturday, ma'am. Happy Saturday. Let's go ahead and get into the show. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's jump on in. We have a few topics that we're going to run through. I'm going to let you guys get out of here. I told you guys yesterday about Masika Kisha. You guys know her husband just passed away. She is now seeing Hood Trophy Dino, which is Krishan Rock's ex-boyfriend. Let's go ahead and show this to you guys. Okay, she's wearing his chain. Hold on, let's share. Oops. Oops, oops. All right, share. Hey, y'all. Thanks for coming in. All right, as you guys can see here, Masika Kisha is now seeing and or dating Hood Trophy Bino, which is Krishan Rock's recent ex-boyfriend, who he and Krishan just broke up. Kisha just buried her husband a few days ago, about 2 days ago, and now she's seen hugged up and booed up with Bino. All right, she's wearing his chain, she's kissing all up on him, but his ex-girlfriend just came out to warn Masika. Now we know herpes is not curable. Now you can treat it, but you can't get rid of it. So she's letting them know, and she's exposing herself as well. All right, shout out to Live Bites. And shout out to Sozio Radio. So Hood Trophy Bino's baby mama drops a bombshell and says that she, Bino, and his ex got herpes. Now, y'all know his ex is Krishan. So she ratting out Krishan Rock to say that Krishan also has herpes as well, and claims that she's living her truth and insists that any woman should still choose Bino. Weird. So the ladies, would you date Bino if he was tricking on you? Now that you know this news, all right. So she said this is Bino's baby mama confirms that they all three have herpes. So she said she has it, Bino has it, and so does the ex girl. Everybody.
In the bitch, and then why y'all keep saying herpes this, herpes that? Bitch, she got it, bitch. Like what? Bitch, I'm living my truth, you dumbass bitches. I ain't living my shit. Defending the next bitch. As if the fuck? Trust and believe, and Tadashi wanted you, bitch.
The sound is choppy, you guys said. Let's refresh it. Give me 1 second. Let's refresh it. Okay. Not sure why. It must be something going on with StreamYard.
Y'all over here literally protecting the bitch, and then why y'all keep saying herpes this, herpes that? Bitch, she got it, bitch. Like what? Bitch, I'm living my truth, you dumbass bitches. I ain't living my shit. Defending the next bitch. As if the fuck? Trust and believe, and Tadashi wanted you bitches are gonna go. Dummy. Y'all over here literally protecting the bitch, and then why y'all keep saying trust and believe, and Tadashi wanted you bitches are gonna go. Dummy. Dummy. You bitches don't see money in the chain and go, bitch. What are you talking about? Most bitches go. That's why all you bitches don't win. FLA don't win, bitch. What are you talking about? Trust and believe, and Tadashi.
So you see him smiling like he don't care. Obviously, he don't care. But yeah, so Hood Trophy Bino, that's him at the bottom. Y'all know he was just dating Krishan Rock briefly. He exposed her, said that she was a bad mom, talked about how her baby fell off the bed, behind the bed, and she just stood there and watched him cry, and said, you know, a whole lot of negative things about her. He broke up with her because she would not remove Blueface's tattoo from her face. But now his ex-girlfriend, who is also the mother of his child, has come forward to say that she contracted herpes from him, and that Hood Trophy Bino has it, and also the ex-girlfriend we know to be Krishan. So now that he's dating Masika, we saw you in video kissing them all in the mouth. Girl, you might want to go down there and get tested as well, because that might mean you might have it too. And if you slept with him unprotected, that's some dangerous mess. So these girls out here moving fast with these dudes. Y'all ain't going out here getting no checkups and stuff like that. Baby, y'all are playing a very dangerous game. Y'all are catching things that, like I said, you cannot get rid of, but you can treat. And nobody got time to be out here walking around bumped up, okay? So let's go ahead and show y'all this video. This is her again. Masika, your husband just passed now. Your ass was on video and in pictures crying and falling out on the floor. But then here you are days later with Bino. Like, this is her. She said, y'all ready for this one? So this is Masika and her trophy Bino. They're officially an idol now. After she just buried her husband 3 days ago now. She kissed him in the mouth after this girl has announced that he's carrying herpes. Weird. She really got over her grief fast, or she was probably seeing him while she was married, possibly, and that she and her husband were estranged during the time that he passed away. So this is her all up on Bino, which was Krishan's recent ex-boyfriend. She's kissing them all in the mouth, and girl. Sorry, no ma'am. Looks like she's in the studio with him. A hot mess. This is him. He look high. But we always knew Masika was a whole thought monster. So this does not surprise me. But like I said, her brother-in-law, which is her husband's brother, did come forward to say that she was a clout chaser and that she won't know good. She was for the streets, and now I see it. I agree now. Okay. Definitely for the streets. You just buried your husband a few days ago, and now you out seen publicly with somebody else kissing and rubbing all up on you. That's very inappropriate. All right, so let's get into Nell and Chris Fletcher. They put a little video out here, a little happy Thanksgiving from the Fletcher's video, okay? Nell was over there throwing down, child. Nell was over there throwing down, cooking. I don't per se like when people like put the dressing in the turkey like that. I won't eat it when it's like that. Just, I don't know. I'm weird. I guess I'm weird. But I won't eat it like that. I'll eat it out of the pan, but I don't like it when you stuff it in the turkey like that. It's just weird. But so Nell cooked up a nice little spread for the family. Let's go ahead and get into that. I said this will be newsworthy, I guess. Child.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone's family from my family, the Fletchers. Nell and Chris Fletcher. This guy loves for me to cook. As I said Thanksgiving, I'm sure he cannot wait to eat. Of course, I have 2 turkeys, 2 hams, 2 dressings, collard greens, turnip greens, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, cornbread, candy yams, pretty much everything you can name that you usually have for Thanksgiving. And guys, wait to see this guy play. I keep telling him he needs to stop. But you know what? I love cooking for this man. My man.
A period. I know that's right.
Okay, so Nell looked like she was cooking it up over there. She said, my man. She cooked 2, looked like of everything. 2 turkeys, 2 hams, and she said Crispy over there putting that food down. So I ain't mad at it. Y'all saw Nell when she was cooking on the show, when she had her family over, when Lexi, I remember she and Lexi got into that huge situation on the show. So it looked like Nell do be over there throwing down. So shout out to Nell for that. Shout out to the Fletchers, because it looks like they're ruling the show, Love Marriage Huntsville, and they got the people mad because they are seen as, I guess, the stars of the show now since Melody left the show. People are checking for Nell and Chris, and it's causing some tension on Love and Marriage Huntsville because people thought that it was going to be Tisha and Marcel up next, but it's looking like Nell and Chris are taking over as the most likable on the show right now. So I don't know. Y'all can put in there what y'all think about that, okay? Moving right along, child. I don't care. I don't watch. All right, so Nick Cannon tells Nick Cannon sits down. They want to be natural and not use like deodorant. I don't like the way he kind of said this about Lenny Kravitz. I like Lenny Kravitz, but he says that Nick Cannon was asked if Lenny Kravitz stink, and he said that nigga, or ninja rather, said that way. is musty. So obviously he's been around Lenny Kravitz. He said that Lenny Kravitz, I guess, is like a natural dude who don't be wearing deodorant, or maybe keeping his body clean when he's around people. Okay, so let's get into what they had to say. I thought that was very distasteful. If you're running around in the celebrity circles like that, Lenny Kravitz is a legend. So I don't think that you should be out, talking bad about him. If he sees this, and the next time you see him, you go up and try to shake his hand, I'm pretty sure he's gonna look at you like, bitch, you just over there talking about me. I think that's very distasteful. But let's get into
any musty celebrity.
Musty. That's
a lot of these niggas that don't wear deodorant.
You ain't met a musty celebrity?
you guys here. I know at one point you guys were saying that it's kind of staticky, and I just refreshed it. It's got to be StreamYard. Okay. Y'all, let's get through it. I don't have too many more videos. This is not a long video. Let's get through it. I'm sorry. Let me try to refresh it one more again, child, because Lord. All right.
You ain't met a musty celebrity?
Because they get too earth. They get.
Who was musty?
Very choppy, you said? Y'all said it's still very choppy? Wow. Okay, so they're saying that they're asking which celebrities are very musky. They said they didn't want to say, but then they turned around and threw and name dropped Lenny Kravitz as to say that he is very, very musky. And I think that that's a very distasteful thing, being that he, like I said, is a legend. If he is musky, maybe pull him to the side and say something to him if you know him like that. But to sit on panels and podcasts and talk about this man like that, and put him out there like that after you run in the same circles with him, I think it's very distasteful. I would not do that. But what do y'all think about that? We're going to not play it because you guys are saying that it's very choppy. I'm going to try to get through this video as fast as I can. Now that I know that, now I wanted to play that with Todd. Let me try to refresh again. I don't know what the hell. I'm going to have to send him another email. This sucks. Let's move to the next topic. Y'all bear with me. It's not my internet. It's definitely StreamYard. They suck. But let's get into it. So Todd is still reminiscing. Y'all know, I think his son just had like a birthday or something like that. So Todd made a post recently saying, how many days ago? Like 1 day ago. So Todd Tucker shows love to his son Ace and shares newborn photos, also featuring almost estranged wife Candy Burrs. Now they ain't too estranged because they are seen a lot, and I got a few pictures I'm gonna show you guys. But he's showing pictures of Candy holding Ace when he was a baby. So it's looking like he's kind of reminiscing on some of the happier family times that he had with Candy and the kids. I keep telling you guys, just because a person files for divorce, it doesn't mean that they are going to go through with the divorce. It looks like they're going out on dates still. They're hanging out still. He was there for Thanksgiving. So it gives that they may be trying to, slowly work things out. I don't know. But what do y'all think about this? So it said that Todd Tucker is reminiscing while showing love to his son Ace. He did sneak in a throwback picture of Candy holding Ace as a newborn. Y'all see that? I'm sorry, I'm drinking all this damn tea. Y'all see that? All right, so let me remind you guys from the other pictures that I pulled up that I had to upload as well. Okay, so here's one of the two of them out and about. Okay. That's them. They still hanging out. I love it. I ain't mad at it. This was them the other day at the game, right before Thanksgiving. So they're hanging out. They're still hanging out and doing the things they used to do prior to. So it's given that maybe they're trying to work through whatever differences that they're having. You guys said it sounds clear to you? Okay. I said that the sound is clear now. Yes. I mean, I don't know. It's StreamYard acting a fool. But yeah, so that's what's going on with Candy and Todd with that. But now that we're talking about Todd did sit down and was asked some questions about marriage and what he thinks about marriage. I wanted to share that with you guys as well. So we're going to take a look at it. Hopefully StreamYard will not act up and it will not be choppy because I do want you guys to see this. So shout out to Todd because this is where we're watching it from. Let's take it off mute. Let's go.
Your husband not like me.
Do you ever feel like you're missing out on anything about being married?
Do I feel like I'm missing out on anything being married? Hell yeah. You know I'm missing out. Nah, you know, I'm good. I love being married, but I ain't gonna front. I thought about going to Colombia. I thought about it, but I know my wife is not letting me go. You know what I mean? No guys trips to DR. I remember back in the day going to Brazil, you know, guys trips. So yeah, I think I'm missing out on the guys trip. So no Colombia for me.
The most unexpected thing you've learned about yourself?
The most unexpected thing I've learned about myself is that I'm very impatient, but I'm very patient. Y'all didn't get that. I'm very impatient, but I'm very patient. Like to be married to somebody 10 years, you know how patient you have to be? You know what I mean? Like there's times where I just kind of awoosa, because you know, like I'm a very like aggressive and I get frustrated really quick. So I've learned to be very patient. And you know, I love my wife. I'm in love with her. Like that's my girl. Like that's my one. But you have to be very patient when you're in a relationship, because believe me, it doesn't go to waste. And I know y'all see us on TV, y'all see us on the gram, the pictures be looking cool. But yeah, she gets on my nerves. But you know, that's when my patience kick in.
How do you keep?
Do y'all hear this? Now, this was just done not too long ago. Y'all know that they said they've been separated since July. Kandi just filed for divorce last Friday. So this was very recent, where he's saying he loved his girl. They've been married for 10 years. So it gives that he is still in love with Kandi. That's why I was saying I'm kind of, fingers crossed, holding on to hope that maybe they can figure this thing out. Let's continue.
Spark alive in your relationship after a decade.
How do I keep the spark alive after a decade? I'll give it up, dude. No, but it's just being spontaneous. Like I think that's something I've always been and always wanted to be. It's just kind of like free, spontaneous. You know what I mean? Like I asked my wife last week. I was like, "Yo, can we have sex in a bathroom at a restaurant?" And she was like, "Dude, that's stuff you do when you're in your 20s." I'm like, "Nah, you do that until you die." Like. You gotta be out there ready just to have fun, enjoy your person, not care who's around. As long as you ain't hurting nobody and ain't no kids watching. And I think I really pride myself on being the first with her. Like traveling with her places, being the first person to take her there, being the first person to eat certain dishes with her, buying her things that none of those other lame ducks didn't buy her. So, that's my thing. Being the first and being spontaneous. So try to be the first. Yeah.
Don't you wish your husband...
So what y'all think about that? He said he likes to be spontaneous. The way he and Kandi have a little spontaneity in their relationship. He's saying, hey, they'll go out to a restaurant and he'll tell her, hey, let's go to the bathroom and have sex in the bathroom. And she'll be like, no, that's something that you did when you were, like in your teen years or when you were younger. She was like, so she, I guess, is not as spontaneous as he is. So it looks like Todd might have like his freak number might be a little higher than Kandi's, and we already know what Kandi be on. But damn, so it's given that he want to go take you out to a restaurant and be like, let's go to the bathroom right quick. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do something like that in the bathroom. Like, I don't know. Maybe when I was younger, but I don't know. Maybe my older age now, I'm like, bitch, I'm not back on no fucking bathroom. Be doing that. No nasty ass bathroom. No. But hey, to each his own. I ain't judging. If that's what they feel they need to do to keep their marriage spiced up. Everybody else, everybody do things they feel they need to do. What works for them, what works for them. But again, I really hope they figure it out. But that's what he had to say in terms of marriage. All right. Let's move on. It looks like Kenya Moore may have found a new gig, you guys. It looks like Kenya Moore may have found a new gig. It doesn't look like Bravo is completely done with her, because from what I found on the Real Housewives of Atlanta fan page is that Kenya Moore has officially joined the Housewives of Dubai, is what it's saying. I'm not sure. I've been going on her page to see if she's going to announce it. Maybe they're waiting to announce it, but they're saying breaking news as of 1 day ago that Kenya Moore has officially joined Real Housewives of Dubai. I don't watch that show, so I don't know. I do know that they said that she's been hanging out in Dubai a lot. And when I first heard that, I was like, oh Lord, I hope you ain't over there on that bullshit, because y'all know what they say, honey, but they, what they be trying to do to black women over there. Yeah. Said too many STDs in public. Yeah, I'm not trying to be in nobody's bathroom, hiking up the skirt or nothing like that. I'm not into that. But But with Kenya, so they're saying that she's officially going to be joining. Y'all know she got fired from being on Housewives of Atlanta. So maybe she has decided to accept something somewhere else. Is giving that they're saying here that she decided to join Real Housewives of Dubai. Again, I don't watch the show, so I don't know what direction they're trying to go with this show, but I do hear, and I did see here, and I'm about to show it to you, where she's been hanging out quite a bit in Dubai. Let's go ahead and show it. What y'all think about that? Y'all ready to see Kenya back on your screens again? I'm not a huge fan of Kenya. I mean, it just is what it is with Kenya. Kenya is hit or miss for me. It is what it is. If she's there, okay. It's not like I'm longing for her to be there. If she's there, it's like, okay, but whatever. So here she is over in Dubai partying like it's 1999. All right. So they said Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya Moore is partying in Dubai and fans are enjoying her. So she's been rubbing elbows. Let's cut the music. Okay. She's over there frequenting. There she is here in nightclubs, and there's Kenya over there dancing and carrying on. So maybe she's over there celebrating her new spot on the show. So good. That's great for her because y'all know she's been having a lot of financial difficulty with losing her spa that she started. She has to get out of her spa. Her landlord is kicking her out. So she's going to be losing a lot of money with that. She's having some situations with her home, I read. So I don't know. I'm happy that she has a job because she does have a child that she has to support. So I'm glad that, if she did accept this role for Housewives of Dubai, shout out to Kenya for that. What do y'all think about that? Said Kenya cannot pay her rent, but can be in Dubai for Housewives. Well, hey, that's what she feels she needs to do to get the money up because Housewives of Atlanta, they're not calling her back, being that they fired her for the code of conduct situation. But, y'all did see where we talked about there was the president of, I think it's Bravo, the young woman who is over Bravo. She did say that the door was opened again for Kenya and for Nene Leakes to be back on, that they would definitely be able to come back on the show if they chose to. But doesn't look like Kenya's going to be back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But from what they're saying, that she's accepted the role on Real Housewives of Dubai. So again, like I said, she's been hanging out. If you follow her, she's been in Dubai like quite a few times, but she's over there partying. So maybe this is her celebrating her new role on the show for Dubai. So we'll see. I'm not going to be watching it because I don't watch it. I'm definitely not going to add it to my roster of other shows. But shout out to her for that. Okay, moving right along. I cared, but now I don't. So let's get into this next topic. But that's good for her that she's going to be earning a check because I do hear Bravo do pay their people very well. So shout out to them for that. All right. So I just left Dubai on Friday. It's amazing. Oh, okay. All right, Miss Kate. I hope you had a good time. I've been reading too much into Dubai, child, about the do's and the don'ts. Child, I'm scared to go over there because they have too many damn rules and shit. I hear it's beautiful and expensive now. But hey, I don't know. All right, so let's get into this next topic. Shout out to All About the Tea and shout out to Real Housewives of a Housewife from where we just saw the Kenya Moore post. Now, Ric Flair, for those of you that are into wrestling, I like wrestling, okay? I got a little tomboy spirit in me just a little bit. I like dirt bikes, four-wheelers, and shit like that. Yes, I can ride a motorcycle. But Tara, in wrestling, I grew up watching wrestling. For those of you that know who Ric Flair is, if you know who he is, then you know wrestling, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Ric Flair claims that street drugs, you guys, unalived Hulk Hogan. Y'all know they said he had a heart attack, and we saw the video. I played it here on my channel when Hulk Hogan was pronounced unalive when the news broke that he passed away, where it looked like the ambulance was called to his home and they were trying to revive him, where they were on the stretcher. He was on the stretcher and they were rolling him to the ambulance outside of his home. They were giving him the compressions and working on him, but they said that he passed away from a heart attack. But from Ric Flair, who is said to was very close to him and hung around him a lot, he's claiming that street drugs took Hulk Hogan's life and has sparked major backlash behind it. So it said that the wrestling icon posted a long message saying that he was only repeating what Hulk Hogan's alleged family told him and insists that he never meant to disrespect Hulk Hogan or his legacy. Ric Flair also says that he was speaking on Hulk Hogan's years of surgeries, chronic pain, and heavy medication. But fans think that he's doing damage control after the internet dragged him. So it looks like the internet got on Ric Flair's ass, honey, about talking about Hulk Hogan. Y'all know that Hulk Hogan had a lot of controversy around him prior to his death for using the N-word very publicly, and it got out. And a lot of people's like, I know the fuck he ain't out here using the N-word, because y'all know his daughter Brooke was dating a black guy, and he did not like that. He didn't like the boyfriend, and it was said that he was heard multiple times calling her son's boyfriend the N-word and was being very disrespectful. Okay, yeah. So don't be afraid, it's beautiful. I have to see, child, because I ain't trying to go over there. My attitude too bad. Because baby, if somebody get up over there and say something crazy to me, I just don't have it in me to, you know, over there. I hear they say you can't be over there, be combative or whatever. Give me one second, y'all. Let me turn this fan off. Whew. Fan off. My ass be sick. But yeah, so I have to pray on that one, honey. But let's go ahead and read what Ric Flair's post had to say. So that there seems to be some controversy over my remarks that street drugs unalive Hulk Hogan. Says that I only was repeating what I know to be a fact through family members. He says after 11 back surgeries, hip replacement, knee replacements, shoulder replacements, and 2 neck surgeries, I am sure the pain was unbearable. He says a doctor, as I know, can only prescribe as much pain medication under medical guidelines. He says that I've been told that all that they did was to help him, not to hurt him. He says to help him get through the night and the pain. He said that eventually that catches up with you, as we know with everybody. He said that that he was my friend, a man respected, and I'm only reporting what I've been told. He said that nothing more, nothing less. This was not an attempt to demean Hulk Hogan or his legacy. He said that I have always referred to him as being one of the biggest stars in the industry. He said himself and Steve Austin. He said, I apologize if people misunderstood my statement. Hulkmania forever. So he is bigging up Hulk Hogan. You guys know he passed away some months ago from a heart attack is what they're saying. But he's saying, according to Ric Flair, he's saying that some family members were saying that he was on some type of street drugs. Okay. And y'all know how that shit worked. And it could have made him have a heart attack. We don't know. Okay. We don't know. But so shout out to Ric Flair. Ric Flair's still out here getting it, honey. Okay. He's still out there. Woo! Y'all know he on that. And he like young girls too. Y'all know that? So he likes the young girls. Maybe that's what's keeping him young up over there. So what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video on that, and then I'm gonna pop back with you guys because I have a few things I gotta get done as well today because my ass stayed out late last night. But I'm gonna hit you guys back. You guys, please keep your notifications on so you guys know when I go live. Okay, please thumbs up this video for me, like the video, share the video, and subscribe as well. Okay, and again, keep your notifications on so you know when I come back. Let's go ahead and do my thank yous to everybody. True TV Podcast, Tyra, KBR, Sweet Esther, Scorpion, Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank you to my top flight mods for doing an awesome job. Thank you to all of the content creators who usually stop by. Jonetta Speaks, Simple Mom Family TV, Miss Didi, JCD Creations, Shay P, Schoolboy, if you're in the house, thanks for being here. Queen Speaks TV, Shay Renee, Black Women in the Building, if you're here. Did I miss anyone? Those are my usuals. Yeah, that's it. So if nothing else, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for joining. Bye. Later, okay? Have a wonderful day. Happy Saturday.
Perfect.
stopping by, Marcella.